Shaboom! What's going on, YouTube? How you guys doing today, everybody? This is Luke Picco, you guys, with IroncladConfidence.com, coming to you guys today, my friends, with another insightful podcast, my friends, or video. We got a podcast as well, you guys, and so I just want to be able to share some value with you guys today, my friends. And as always, my friends, we are out here in beautiful paradise, my friends. We are out here, my friends, in the workshop of life, you guys. And today, my friends, let's talk about how to hijack your life back, my friends. Say what? How to hijack your life back, my friends. Why do I want to share this with you guys, my friends? Because you guys, if you understand how most people live in society, work out in corporate America, they're being controlled, they're being ruled, they're being dominated by the system, you guys. Okay? When something is hijacked, that means something is stolen. Somebody stole something. And a lot of people, my friends, they have allowed their mindset to completely be stolen, be taken away. It's controlled by all kinds of random noise, you guys. It's controlled by media, it's controlled by the news, it's controlled by, you know, other people, other information, you guys. And in life, you guys, if you want to be more successful, produce more results in your life, my friends, you have to understand the difference between an entrepreneur mindset and an employee mindset. An entrepreneur, my friends, is a free will agent. They are a free thinker. They are an individual, you guys, who recognize the value of creating value, of creating content, of creating systems, of creating better value within themselves by raising their standards, by raising their value, by raising their worth, instead of being hijacked by the system, by being controlled by, look at my friends, I understand information, jobs are there for a reason. You need to have a job to support yourself. You need to take care of yourself. I'm not saying that jobs are bad, my friends. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is, my friends, you have to decide in life how you want to live your life, what you want to have in your life, you guys. And a lot of people, and that's fine, you guys, a lot of people, for them working out in the system. I know, I used to work out in the system, you guys. I used to be part of the system. I used to work in the system. My value in the marketplace was very low, you know, and you will get paid based upon your value. You will get paid based upon the value you bring to the market. If your skill sets are low, then you're going to get paid what you're worth, according to that company, not according to your needs, according to the company, according to the skill sets that you produce in that environment. And so what I'm saying, you guys, the difference between an employee mindset and an entrepreneur mindset is huge, you guys. Entrepreneurs, you guys, they take massive responsibility for not only their life and their actions, but for what they want to create in life. It's the difference between somebody, you guys, who creates value in the marketplace, who's a creator, versus somebody who's just has developed a certain amount of skills, you guys. And a lot of people, my friends, they don't even know about entrepreneurship, you guys. A lot of people don't know. A lot of young people don't know. Maybe they're becoming more aware now that, you know, you got more technology, more systems, more, you know, communication tools, more platforms. You got Facebook, you got social media, you know, you got YouTube, you got LinkedIn, you got Instagram, you got all Snapchat. I mean, the list goes on, you guys. Those systems, those communication platforms were created by entrepreneurs. You see? And so they add value to your life. That's why you use them, right? That's why you utilize those tools. You utilize those platforms to stay in touch, to communicate, my friends. What I'm saying, you guys, you got to get bold in your life, my friends, if you want to be an entrepreneur. You have to recognize, you guys, that I decided going back in time, you guys, I wasn't going to allow the system to hijack me anymore. That system wasn't going to control me. I was way more valuable. I knew I had way more value. I knew I always over-deliver. And if you work in corporate America and you're an employee, if you over-deliver, understand that they're going to expect more from you. They're going to expect more and more and more and more and more. In fact, they will try to promote you to have more responsibility, and you will get paid very little, much more. You will get paid hardly anything more. but you will have a boatload more responsibility. I decided, you know what, you guys, I can take back my own value. I can take back my own life. I can create my own value. I can create my own system. I can create content. I can share insights. I can share motivation. I can offer value to the marketplace in a unique way, in a different way, right? That is all part of what this channel is about, my friends. It's about challenging yourself, you guys. You guys, I'm dead serious. This channel, my friends, especially the podcast, is gonna challenge you. And you should want to be challenged. You should want to be challenged in your life, you guys, if you want to produce better results. Only if you want to produce better results. A lot of people, my friends, they run from responsibility. They run from challenges. When you hear this kind of information, when you listen to our podcast, if you get on the email list, the blog that I have, I'm setting up a whole massive series, you guys, of just high quality content, psychology, personal development, emails, videos, okay? That allows me to stay in communication and constant contact with you champions, okay? Okay, this channel, my friends, is gonna push your buttons. Understand what I'm gonna share with you right now, my friends. As an entrepreneur, as a free thinking, motivational speaker, as an entrepreneur, as somebody who works on their inner game, my psychology, my inner drive, my inner emotions, you must understand that because I raise my standards, because I have higher level thinking, higher level belief system, if you're barely getting involved into this type of information, where your belief system is at, is gonna hit my belief system, my high standards, my values, my systems, my core principles. And if you don't like that, you have to recognize that's because this information will start to dismantle and tear down your belief system. But it's doing it in a way to improve you, you guys. Because in order for something to be reconstructed and to come back stronger, it needs to be torn down and then rebuilt. You guys, light always precedes darkness. That's the way it goes, my friend. Before you have a breakthrough, you have to go through the break. You have to go through whatever it is that's standing in front of you, whatever that challenge is. You have to go through that process to produce the result. But prior to that, it's kind of like frustrating, it's scary, it's a challenge. So if I can get you to understand this, you could take back control of your life. You could steal your mind back. You can reevaluate yourself and say, you know what? This reevaluation is gonna cause me to create more value in myself. Let me receive this training, because check it out, my friends. Information like this training, this challenge is discipline. Discipline makes stronger, my friends. Resistance makes stronger. The more you use self-denial and you deny yourself the pleasure that you want, the stronger you become. Even though it's hard and you may want to give in to that, you become stronger. You build more resilience, you build more muscle, you build more influence in yourself. And because you learn to build more influence in yourself, you develop more influence over your life. You develop more control over your life. You develop more courage over your life, my friends. This is all part, you guys, of why I love coming out in beautiful nature, my friends, my champions, because when I come out here, you guys, I'm like, I got here, you guys, and I'm like one of the only people out here, you guys. Why is that powerful? Because everyone else is being controlled by the system, you guys. They're being controlled by other people, by other mindsets. They're hijacked. A lot of people don't even put it in this type of perspective, my friends, because when your awareness is lower, you have low awareness. There's nothing wrong with that. That's the way everyone starts. But when you raise your awareness, you raise your standards, you raise the way, your level of thinking, suddenly you have a bird's eye view, right? Suddenly you can see things that you didn't see before. Suddenly you could do all kinds of stuff. Suddenly you recognize stuff that most people don't recognize. Most people in society in general do not recognize that, hey, you know what? A thought, an invisible thought can create can produce, and in fact it does produce. What you have in your life is based upon invisible thoughts, choices, and actions that you use and follow through with, right? Of course. And so when you think a thought, at first it's like, oh, well, yeah, I already knew that, but really, did you know that? Did you know that? Did you know that when you're challenged with information, you should embrace it as if it's gold? Not because I'm not one of these people, my friends. I'm not going to tell you what you always want to hear. A lot of people they will tell you what you want to hear. If you tell people what they always want to hear, sure, you'll get a bunch of people on your side, but you won't get the cream of the crop. People who are very success-driven entrepreneurs, they are the cream of the crop. They recognize the power of being challenged. When somebody challenges them, they embrace it. They embrace it like they're lifting weights. They embrace it because, yeah, it may not be pleasant. They may not want to hear that, but they adjust. That adjustment makes them stronger, gives them more power, gives them more self-understanding, gives them more self-courage. And you got to be willing, my friends, because when you start to receive this information, the hijacker is going to want to hold you right where you're at. He's going to want to take you captive. The enemy inside is going to want to keep you captive. It's going to want to hold you there. It doesn't want you to change. It doesn't want you to get uncomfortable. It doesn't want you to get out of your comfort zone. It wants you to stay right there. And I'm telling you right now, my friends, me creating this video for you, me doing my podcast for you, me dropping all the keys that I drop on my podcast and in these videos is your opportunity to literally see the keys, pick it up, and unlock yourself. It's that simple. Falls right out of the electric sea of the universe, my friends, into the electric sea of your mind. And you have a choice. Because choice, as soon as you have the choice, my friends, you always hold the power. Because the second you decide to make a choice, to take control of your mind, you can go in a different direction. You can create different results in your life. And you have to recognize that. Only if you want to take your life back. Only if you want to hijack your life back. Only if you want to steal your mind back. Because right now, there's only two things that go on in life, my friends. Your mind is either taken by somebody else or it's taken by, you. And if you decide, well, hey, Luke, I'm listening to your information. You're hijacking my mind. You got to decide what information you want to hijack your mind. Is it going to improve you? Good. That's the information you should focus on. If it's not going to improve you, then don't allow your mind to be hijacked by that negative information. Don't let it take you over. You have to recognize what you're doing with your life. Who you are. Who am I, dude? Let me get real. Let me get real. Really real. Let me challenge myself. Let me raise my standards. Let me produce a better result in my life. Because I'm telling you, my friends, a lot of people, they lie to themselves. They lie to themselves, you guys. And then they beat themselves down. They tell themselves, they convince themselves into believe their own lies, into believing their own ideas. Everyone makes believe, my friends, everyone does. Except a lot of people are good at making themselves believe a lie. And the way that you know it's a lie is because when you start to hear this truth, my friends, will open you up. This is open heart surgery, my friends. When you hear this, you got to understand this, my friends. Hearing reaches the heart. Seeing reaches the mind. When you hear information, it's going to talk to your heart. And you got to decide if you're living at a low standard. You'll know if you're living at a low standard because you'll know that what I say is the truth. And you'll know that you need to improve in that area. It's not set in stone, my friends. It's not, oh, you feel negative, you're bad. That means you have the opportunity to get up. That means you have the opportunity to make changes. That's what that means. And so a lot of people, my friends, their life is controlled and dominated by outside influences. It's controlled by bad news, by random information, by the system, by the people that you hang around with. You always going out on the weekend, you always partying 3-4 days a week. You always, hanging out with your friends, smoking bud, doing whatever. All I'm saying is, my friends, that ain't gonna serve you. In fact, you will get the results of the 5 people that you hang around the most. You have a lot of people who are your friends who always want to party, always want to go out. They're always in bad situations, always getting in trouble, always and wanting to blame other people. You must understand this, my friends. As soon as you decide to take full control for your own life, you take back your power. Because the truth is, no one can make you mad, my friends, without your permission. No one can make you mad, my friends, without you giving your power away. No one can. You could be challenged, you could receive pressure, you can receive discipline, and if it's going to improve you, then you should embrace it. But if it's just going to not improve you, then why would you want to embrace it? Understand this, my friends. As soon as I make you mad, I control you. So you must recognize what you're telling yourself. And you will want to get mad not only at maybe this information, you'll want to get mad at the whole system. You'll want to get mad at other people. You'll want to feel like, well, I've been listening to you guys the whole time and I've been following what you're telling me the whole time and I'm not getting the results that I want. Understand this, my friends. Recognize it, put it in perspective, and then get up and work on yourself. Work on your inner game, my friends. The more you work on your inner game, the more influence and control you have over your inner game, the more your environment will correspond to who you are. It's going to be a process though. It's going to take time. It's going to be challenging. You're going to have frustrations, but you have to constantly remind your mind. You have to constantly feed your mind those invisible thoughts. You understand this, my friends? You cannot have a negative thought without thinking negative. You cannot have an angry thought without thinking angry. You can't, you guys. So if you recognize that, then you need to spend most of your time feeding on good information, putting good information out there. That way, when the negative ideas come, you'll know that you need to shift your focus. See, you can have negative thoughts. You can feel negative, but you have to speak out loud to override. When you're thinking negative, you have to speak positive so that you override those ideas, my friends, because those ideas are chasing you. They're chasing you. The victim wants to chase you. Your lower vibration, our lower self, because you have a higher self and a lower self, my friends. Your lower self, all those negative, all the jealousy, all the envy, all the bad stuff inside, those negative emotions, anger, fear, depression, anxiety, all that, my self-pity, self-hatred, that's your lower house. That's your lower self. Everyone has that. Then you got your higher self. Confidence, motivation, enthusiasm, baby. You know, courage, happiness, positive, joy, peace, loving your life, loving people, sharing value with people, my friends. Those are all the good qualities. Whatever you decide to cultivate, in other words, whatever you decide to work on is going to be the fruitage you produce in your life. If you're living, following all the negative, all the frustrating, all those lower self qualities, you're gonna have a lot of negativity in your life, my friends, guaranteed. Yep, you are, you guys. And you can change it just like that. Boom, instantly. As soon as you decide to improve yourself, as soon as you decide to work on yourself, as soon as you decide to get out in human nature, my friends, that's how we do it, you guys. We rock our world, champions. We get out in nature. We're out here, we're like, woo, breathing in that good, fresh oxygen, my friends. Clears your mind, gives you a healthy outlook, raises your vibration, raises your internal frequency. We're all electric, my friends. You have the ability to make a choice. That's called conscious awareness, my friends. And I advise you to challenge yourself. I advise you to recognize what you're telling yourself. And one of the things I want to advise you to do right now is realize that when you speak words, you're planting seeds into the future of your life. You're planting seeds in your life. Are they going to produce good fruitage? Are they going to produce all kinds of weeds, all kinds of negative ideas, all kinds of bad choices, all kinds of negative environment, all kinds of negative people? People live like this, my friends. And you may not want to hear this, my friends, but it's the truth. And remember this, my friends, truth reigns supreme. Always. You can't beat the truth. Truth is reality. That's why I speak the truth. That's why on this channel we talk about the truth. That's why on, you know, our podcast we talk about the truth. We go deep dive on those podcasts, my friends. Allows me to share value with you guys. And that's what we do on this channel, my friends. We just have a good time with our life, you guys. We just rock our world, champions. That's it. Come out in beautiful nature, sweat up a massive storm, burn a bunch of calories, feel good, smile, and just enjoy life, my friends. Write books, share value, be authentic, be the real you, and recognize you're either gonna speak victory into your life or you're gonna speak self-doubt, fear, hatred, who cares, lack limiting beliefs, I'm not good enough. You got to get out of that poisonous mindset, my friends. You have to, you guys. You got to recognize that you can have fun with your life, you guys. You can do things with your life. You can go places with your life. You create your own life. You create your own reality, and it's all based upon your environment, my friends. That's how you hijack your life back, my friends. You hijack the hijacker, and you take your life back. You stop allowing yourself to be taken for a sucker ride by nonsense. No sense at all. Don't listen to garbage information, my friends, unless it's improving you, unless it's motivating you, unless it's helping you to raise your awareness, my friends. But you know, you guys, this is Luke Picco with Ironclad Confidence. Just wanted to come out in beautiful nature today, as always, and to share this value with you guys, my friends. But if you like this video, you guys, if you like the channel, consider subscribing to the channel and smashing that thumbs up button, my friends. Only if you like this kind of information, you guys. But that's it, my friends. I do thank you, and until next time, I do look forward to talking to you guys again soon, my friends. Thanks. Peace. Shaboom. Just having a good time, you guys. Look, come on, man. You can't beat this. You rather be out here Jurassic Park, having fun, walking with T-Rex, having a blast with your life, or locked up in some, you know, controlled environment, cold on somebody else's, getting paid what they say. You got to make a choice, my friends. You got to decide, everybody. But talk to you guys again soon, my friends. Thanks.